Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 10 Cumulative Student Enrollment. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do your assignment, if you want me to do your complete course, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that I have mentioned in the description of this video. You can get my WhatsApp and email at the bottom of the screen as well. You can help me for your other courses as well, like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences or writing assignment. So let's start this assignment and solve this step by step. But please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You will get solutions to all of the assignment in my YouTube videos. So let's start this assignment and solve this assignment step by step. So first step of the assignment is to download the Excel sheet, this one, because we are going to apply all the steps in this Excel sheet. So I have already downloaded this one. So this is the Excel sheet where we are supposed to apply all the steps and we will solve this assignment in that Excel sheet. This is the Excel sheet and we will solve all the steps in this Excel sheet. So please download this one and then we will move to next step, that is our step number 2. Step number 2 is use get and transform to import the file Ch10 C1 student enrollment.csv into a new worksheet. Be sure to load the table to the data model during the import. So we are supposed to import this Excel sheet in our solution file, and for this we will use get and transform function and then we will load this to the data model. So let's go to our solution file, that is Excel sheet, and now we are supposed to import the data. So for importing the data, we will go to the data tab. After going to the data tab, click on get data. So we are supposed to import the data from CSV file. So we will click on CSV file and then look for our file that we got along with the assignment file. So I will go to this is our CSV file, that is Ch10 C1 student enrollment, Ch10 C1 student enrollment. So this is our CSV file. Click import. So click on load. So we have imported this one and now we are supposed to load this to the data model. So for this we will click on the pivot, power pivot, and click on add to the data model. So this will be added to the data model. So we are done with step number 2. Let's move to step number 3 now. So step number 3 is we are supposed to rename the worksheet. So our worksheet name is student enrollment. So we are supposed to rename the worksheet. Student enrollment. So we have renamed the worksheet and let's move to next step, that is step number 4. Step number 4 is use get and transform to import the classes offer table located in the database Ch10 C1 class offering database into a new worksheet. Be sure to load the table to the data model during import. So now we are supposed to import the table that name it classes offered and that is located in the database file, and we will import this table now. Let's go to the sheet again and click on data tab. After clicking on the data tab, click on get data, and now we are supposed to get the data from the database. So click on from Microsoft Access database. So we are supposed to import the table from this database because it is given there E10 C1 cross offering. Click import, and we are just supposed to import the table from this database. So we will select the table, this one, class offered. So after clicking on it, click load. So this table has been imported, and now we are supposed to add this to data model. To add this to data model, click on power pivot and click on add to data model. So we have added this to data model. This one was added in previous step, and this one we just added to data model. Close this one and then go to instruction file, and we are supposed to do the next step, that is step number 5. Step number 5 is import the grader report table from the database, and database name is E10 C1 grades, into a new worksheet. Be sure to load the table to the data model during the import. So now we are supposed to add the grade report table from this database, and then we will add this to data model. Let's go to the sheet, and again we will click on the data. After clicking on the data, click get data, and then again from database, Microsoft database, and now we will select this database because we are supposed to import the table from this database. So click E10 C1 grades, click import. So we are supposed to import this table, that is grade book. Just select this one and click load. So we have imported the grade report table. Now we are supposed to add this to data model. So for this, click on the power pivot and then click on add to data model. So now you can see that this is the third one, that is the grade report table has been added to the data model. Just close this one, and now we will move to next step. Next step is step number 6. We are done with 5 steps, and now we will do step number 6. Step number 6 is open the student enrollment query in the Power Query editor. So we are supposed to open the student enrollment query in the Power Query editor. Split the name column using the space as delimiter. Rename the split column last name and the first name respectively. Close and load the query. So we are supposed to, this is the student enrollment query, and we are supposed to load this to Power Query editor, and then we will split the column. So then we will split the column. This is the name column. We will split this because this have first name and last name. Then we will rename the column as first name and last name. So for this, we will go to the query and then click on edit. So we are supposed to split the student enrollment query, and this one we will split this one, split column by the delimiter, and we are supposed to use the space as the delimiter. So we will use the space as the delimiter and split at each occurrence of the delimiter. Mean when space will occur, a new column will be created. So that is step number 6. Click OK. You can see that this has been split into two columns, name 1 and name 2. Now we will rename this one as the first name, or I can copy this one from here as well. First one is the last name, sorry. It should be last name, and this should be first name. So we are done with step number. Then we will close and load the query. So for this, just click on this close and load. So this will be loaded, and now you can see that name column has been split into two columns. First one is last name and second one is first name. So we are done with step number 6, and now let's move to step number 7. So we have solved 6 steps for this assignment, and now we are going to do step number 7. Step number 7 is use get and transform to import the file Ch10 C1 student enrollment 2024 text file into a new worksheet. Prior to loading the data into the worksheet, use the Power Query editor to split the name column using space as delimiter. Rename the split column last name and the first name respectively. So first we will load this text file into the data model, then we will split this one. So let's go to the sheet and then click on data and then click on get data from the text file. So this is text file. So this is our text file. We will select this one and click import. So we can directly load this to Power Query, but I will load it first, then I will split it. So after loading it, click on the Power Pivot and click on Add to Data Model. And then close this one. And then again click on the Query and click on Edit. So now we are supposed to split this one. So we will select this one and we will go to split column and click on by delimiter. So we are supposed to use the space as the delimiter because it is given in the step. You can see this one, space as the delimiter, and then we will rename the split column last name and the first name respectively. So use space and click OK. And now give this name last name and then first name and then close and load it too. So we are done with this step as well. That is our step number 7. So we have completed 7 steps for this assignment, and now I am going to do step number 10. Step number 8. So step number 8 is append the Ch10 C1 student enrollment table with the data from the Ch10 C1 student enrollment table. Close and load the table. So we are supposed to append this one with the data from the enrollment table. Close the load table. So we are supposed to append this with this one. So let's go to the query and click on edit. Now we are supposed to append this, so we will click on append query and click on append. And we are supposed to append this with this one. So click OK. And after that click load and close. So this has been appended. That is step number 8. So we have completed 8 steps, and now we will move to next step, that is step number 9. So in step number 9, we are supposed to create relationship between the grade report table and the classes offer table. So let's create this relationship. We will go to the sheet, click on the data, and then go to the relationship. Then we are supposed to create a relationship, so we will click on new. After clicking on new, we are supposed to select the table, that is grade report. Select grade report, this one, and the field name should be class number. So class number. And then next table is the classes offered. Classes offered, and the field name should be class number. So we have selected this, click OK. So this relationship has been created. So that is our step number 9. Now we will move to next step, that is step number 10. So we have solved 9 steps of this assignment, and basically this assignment have 20 steps, but 3 steps don't have any points, that is 16, 17 and 18, and 20 is about saving the file. So only 6 steps have been left. I have shown you nine steps. Now I am going to show you the final version for this assignment. When you will do 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 remaining steps, then you will get a final version. So we are done with 9 steps. So step number 10 is again about create a relationship. So you can create the relationship just like I have created the relationship in step number 9. And next step is use the power pivot to create a pivot table on sheet 1, starting in cell A1, and add the class name from the class offer table to the rows area, grade from the grade book report table to the values area, and class number from the classes offered to the table to the filter area. So this is about creating a pivot table. So I have already created this pivot table, and then after that we are supposed to change the implicit measure of GP created in the previous step from sum to average. So I have already made it to average, this one, average of the grade, this one. So next step is rename the worksheet to grade analysis. So I have already renamed the sheet to grade analysis. So next step is step number 14. Format the grade in the range B14 up to B19 to display 2 decimal places. So these grades are already showing 2 decimal places because I have already decreased the number of decimal places. So last one is we are supposed to create the pivot chart. That should be cluster column pivot chart that should be grade analysis. We will place this chart from D4 up to K18. So I have inserted this cluster column chart. Title is grade analysis, and this is starting from D4 and ending at K18. So that is all about step number 15. Then step number 16, 17 and 18 have 0 points, so we are not supposed to do these points because there are no points for these steps. So next step is added the connection property, so all the queries do not refresh in the background and do not refresh up. So I have already edited the connection properties of the queries. So this is the final form of this assignment. If you want me to do this assignment for you, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID and I will do this assignment. Let's submit this assignment and check the grade, how much grade we get in this assignment. So let's submit this one. So we got 98 points in this assignment. So this is chapter 10 cumulative enrollment student. So I have submitted this for one of my student. This is showing submission 1. On submission 1 we got 98 points and I can do this assignment for you as well. I have done this assignment for one of my student, but if you want me to do this assignment for you, I can do this assignment for you. I can do this complete course for you. Let me give you a final overview of the final version. So this is first grade book, grade report sheet, then classes offered, then student enrollment 2024, then the student enrollment, then the grade analysis worksheet having a pivot table on it and a pivot chart, cluster column pivot chart. So I have already completed this and I got 98% in this assignment. I can do this complete course for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another video. Thank you so much again. So I have solved step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and then I gave you an overview for these remaining steps and I have shown you the final version for the assignment. But if you want me to do this, just contact me and I will do this for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and like.